Hello, everyone. Welcome to the tavern. As always, I'm your host, Brandon, and my co host, Landon. How are you, sir?
Oh, we're just living the dream. If the dream is the nightmare on Elm Street.
You know it. And tonight, our special guest, our sponsor, Mad World, Stony Berserko. Come on.
Yeah, what's poppin', everybody? What's
What's
going
good,
on?
man? We
Ain't too
got a
much,
little,
man. Just
little
living the
special
dream.
something, little special something with us tonight. The beautiful, the toxic Zozo. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
As always, you're always welcome.
Thank you.
So for those of y'all listening out there, I mentioned it briefly, but Sony is the founder of Mad World, and he definitely is like our go-to guy. You know what I mean? He's the one that's been helping us since the beginning, getting us right, and getting everything the way it needs to be.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Thank you for the love. I always reciprocate it as much as I possibly can because that's what I live by, man. Love and peace, peace and love.
Amen to that.
Really, I don't think we would be half as advanced without you, Stony. Honestly.
I mean, thank you, but nah, that's all credit to y'all. No, like y'all show is like top notch. Honestly, I don't listen to a lot of podcasts because I'm very selective with what I listen to, and y'all happen to be one of those podcasts. That's why I got behind it. It's like I love what y'all talk about.
Well, you gave us the tools, and we just put in the work.
I mean, I was told I was a really good leader, so thank you.
That's it right there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Definitely.
So Zozo, what you bringing to the
Yeah.
table? Fill us in. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm Zoe Zoe. I am singer-songwriter under It's a Mad World. I'm also the owner of Toxicity. Where all, the toxic lovers can go. What else? It's a lot that I do. Other than that, I'm just, I don't know, a young girl from West Corner. Just hustling.
She's that young Southern bride. I see you trying to find her
Yes.
stallion.
Yeah. Occasionally, I'm toxic.
Oh, it's just a part-time gig.
Yeah.
Sweet Southern
No,
belle.
she is full time toxic.
No, part-time relationship gig.
Yes, part
Part-time.
time.
Yeah. Fabio only comes around once a year.
Yeah, once a year.
Yeah. Hey, y'all ain't heard about that man riding that horse around town?
What
Blowing
man
hot
riding
flowing in the
No,
horse?
I
wind.
did not.
Yes, name's Fabio. He's looking.
You talk about the
What is
old Fabio?
Yeah, regular Fabio.
I'm crying.
True.
so Stony? Give the people a rundown. What is Mad World?
Oh man, that's a creation within itself. So we say it mad world, it's a mad world, and you have to say it that way because the first part is genuinely, mad world. It's a mad world out here. There's a lot of things going on, negativity and everything. But then when you break it down, it's a mad world. Motivation, ambitious, dedicated. Like you have to have all three of those things to have a better life in this world. So we broke it down in that way, and we try to promote positivity. It's like a lifestyle. It's not a label. It's not a company. It's really just a lifestyle. Everything we do, from clothes to music, shows, whatever. It's just a lifestyle that we created.
And people they ask me sometimes, they're like, "So why Mad World? Why are they your sponsor?" And I'm like, because of that statement right there. Well, we getting a little reverb somewhere.
Nah, definitely. All right, we good now?
I think so.
Okay. But no, definitely like I I support things that is genuine. Y'all show is genuine, and that's how I feel like people are with us. Like what you get from our music is just genuine. Like Zoe is the most toxic person I know outside of myself. You know what I mean? So it's
I
kind
Okay.
of
mean,
just like,
if
all
you need me
right.
to name names, I know a couple toxic people.
I think we all know a couple toxic people.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I can name a few.
I'm not the highest one, but I'm up there.
Yeah, you
No, you're
something like
not
that.
toxic. What? This is just a facade you put on. Stage name.
Thank you. I'm working on myself next year.
Hey, put in the
Like
shadow
3 years
work.
from that.
It's
Mm-mm.
a great thing to put on shadow work. It's tough, but once you go through it, man, it's nothing like it. It's a freeing experience.
I think I will always be toxic.
Depends on the form.
She
Maybe.
don't want to change.
You know,
Hey,
it's funny.
if you
If
want to, if you want to change, I got a book for you. No plaid
Ooh,
suits, written
reading.
by Miss M.A.D Rose.
Yep,
If you ever,
Mm.
if you ever want to change,
Is that the book that y'all got recently?
it
it is.
is. I've gotten
Okay,
about halfway
okay.
through it.
Miss M.A.D Rose was on our show recently. It's called No Plaid Suits: How Not to Have a Boring Normal Life. So if you ever want to, be a little less toxic, this is a good start. Now I'm gonna put it back on the shelf right next to Fifty Shades of Grey.
Oh, I done read 50 Shades.
Oh.
Yeah, we figured that.
I-
Uh,
Yo,
So Zozo, what you got on the horizon for everybody? I know you got something coming up that you're working on.
well, since we're on the topic of toxic,
Yeah.
I have a little something I'm working on. I can't get too into detail with it, but um I'm trying to get my EP up and running for all the toxic lovers, and then I have my toxic album that I've already been telling people about that I'm currently working on.
So what's the EP?
Before y'all judge me, it is toxic, but the EP is just it's not the whole love side of being toxic. It's more of the sex side of being toxic.
Oh, you trying to be sensual? I see you.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Candlelight going on with the bathtub and the TV.
So for those who are not necessarily music savvy or in the music tech industry, what does EP stand for? What does that mean for somebody?
It's more like it's just a project
Okay.
basically. It's like a mini album with not a lot of songs, but it all ties together to me one story. Same with the album, but it's just less songs.
Okay, so
Okay.
all the songs flow together to create one picture.
Basically, EP
yeah, it's
is kind of
basically
like
a
that.
extended play. It's
Yeah.
an extended play.
Oh,
That's what it
extended
actually
play
stands for.
EP.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
There you
Okay.
yeah.
Why couldn't you say that, Zoe?
Because some people, because like you said, like the people who don't really understand like music side, like they probably wouldn't even understand what that means. So I'm just like trying to say like a
Yeah.
mini project,
Each
She the
song is a
artist.
different chapter of a book.
basically.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it
Man, I'm glad
raining
I
cats
showed
and
up
dogs
today.
for y'all out there? Because it is pouring outside my house, bro.
It
It
hasn't
is.
even started raining here.
I'm
Dang,
actually outside looking at the rain.
It's one of
it's
them
nice.
nights.
It's nice over here.
It just started, like right as we started the podcast. I started hearing the rain just coming down, and now it's six slamming on my house.
Oh, well, it's
Y'all,
probably because I'm trying to not have it rain that it's not raining here right now.
yeah, y'all keep that over there.
So
Mm-mm.
Stony, what you got on the horizon?
What's
What
up?
new projects are you working on?
Um, that's funny, right? Because in about I don't know, about 24, 36 hours, something like that, my new EP actually drops. 448. It's available everywhere, streaming everywhere. You can
Yeah.
actually go to itsworldmadness.com and everything is there. Like everything.
Just
Okay.
reiterate, it's worldmadness.com.
Yes.
Just want to reiterate, it's
So me.
worldmadness.com.
I mean, it is
Go check
scrolling
it
at
out.
the bottom of the screen.
It is scrolling out at the bottom of the screen. Wonder how that got there.
Oh, I don't know.
Woo woo.
Doing big boy stuff now, you know.
Okay.
You know.
So
So I invited them to come to the studio session next week, right? The
Oh,
tavern, the tavern in
y'all
Mad
finna
World.
get an
This,
exclusive.
you have no idea.
right?
Oh my
What
gosh,
day
y'all.
is that?
The
Next
21st.
Saturday. Mm-hmm.
Next Saturday, you said?
Yes.
Yep.
Zoe talking about you about to get an exclusive, and I'm gonna be up in the studio like, baby, lock them doors and turn the lights down low.
Well,
See, everybody getting exclusive. They gonna be like, Brandon can sing. Yup.
Brandon, you trying to
Mhm.
hop on a song? Okay.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm
mean,
down to rodeo. You know,
I'm like, y'all just have y'all snacks ready and all that, cause, whew,
I only eat the snack that smiles back.
oh god.
Women.
That's how we talking about that three-way smile.
Hey, they got free promo just now.
No, it's really goldfish. You know, I don't,
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all,
there you
y'all
go.
gotta get paid for that right there. Y'all definitely gotta get paid for that.
man. Speaking of that, so for those of you who don't know yet, we got
No. Hold on. Let me do it. 'Cause I think I
Okay.
know what you about to do.
Go for it.
Oh.
Go for it.
All right. So I'm hijacking y'all podcast right now. I'm gonna ask y'all the question. What is coming up soon? I heard there's some
Oh.
big news.
All right,
Well,
you flip the
you know,
script.
it's kind of a secret. You know, we don't want to give away all our eggs in a basket. You know, we're trying to keep everything down low. here.
Well,
You're making me sad. I don't like you.
first of all, we got our shirts in. Okay.
Okay.
So that means
Okay.
the back end of the store is working, which means soon we'll be able to release shirts online to the public to be able to buy merch because we got everything running and working the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
Give him the whale, Brandon.
Huh?
Give him the whale.
Give them the whale. All right. So Buzzsprout has paid
Mhm.
for our tickets to go to Podfest 2023 in the Renaissance Orlando Hotel.
Woo, woo.
Now, mind you, this is not some just random podcast festival. This is a yearly worldwide festival
Worldwide
that we
festival.
got invited to and tickets paid for.
Sad. Welcome to the chat. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining our tavern family. I appreciate you.
Congratulations to the tavern. That's all we can say.
Couldn't do it without you, man.
Heck yeah,
I'm just glad to be a part of it.
We got here because of you.
it's true.
Thank
You
you.
know,
Thank you.
it's the small things in life that really do it for me. Like, let me see if I can get here. So, I got the packing slip that came with the shirts, right? And I
Yeah.
love the packing slip has our logo at the top, and at the bottom it says, "Thank you for supporting the Tavern Podcast, and more importantly, thank you for being a part of our hashtag Tavern family." And that will come packed in with every order that you purchase from our website. And I just think that's awesome.
That is great.
Personal thank you from us anytime someone supports us. That's pretty cool.
It makes it feel like a family.
It really does.
It's
And,
supposed to.
I like
it's great because, like I mentioned earlier, we're live streaming on Reality as well. And anytime I go live, I constantly have people coming back for more, and I recognize faces. I see these people join my live streams every time I go live, and it's so cool to have them be a part of my daily life now. It's really good. I love it.
It's good when you're doing something that you actually love. It makes you just want to keep, going.
I'm gonna have to get y'all on that reality app. I'm telling you, they've been showing me so much love over there.
Listen, I'm a fan of going and trying a lot of different things, so I don't stray away from it. So we might have to try it for real. You know what I
Yeah, for
mean?
real. And then like if you're a little camera shy, it's cool because you can make your own virtual avatar and you go live and nobody even has to see you. So you ain't even gotta get out of bed and put pants on. You can go live just like that.
Yeah, I don't have any pants on right now, and we're
Yeah, this is
live.
true.
I guess that's the best way to tell people that.
I am
Yeah.
just saying, my couch is black.
You know what that means? Landed
What
on
is
that casting couch.
Mm.
All right. So let me ask you guys one question. We'll start with Stony and then we'll go with Zozo.
Mhm.
What's
Okay.
what's one lesson in life that you learned that you think everyone should learn some point down the road?
Um, that's a good question. I guess the one thing I could say that I learned that I think everybody should know is you're gonna go through things in life. You're gonna feel things. People are gonna tell you about, it's not normal to be depressed or it's not normal to be sad a lot or happy a lot. Nobody defines your emotions, only you. So some people is overly happy, some people is just sad. They're okay, but they're sad. You know what I mean? You got to just let people kind of find their own way through things. You have to be there for them, but not be there for them. But you have to remember the same way that you want people to treat you, you got to treat them that same way. So whatever you put out is what you get. That's the best lesson that I ever learned. So that's why I put out positivity in hopes to get it back. But I also accept the negative that comes with it. If that makes sense.
Dang, Stony, you just like, you hit me right in the soul, man. Like
Preach.
yeah, for real. Whew.
Next time, aim for the
Well,
nuts.
I tried, man. Uppercut, Hadouken.
Hadouken!
Yo, I'm mad that we
But
all
yeah,
three went
man.
to
Yeah.
this place.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in, you know, um, life is a lesson, but life is a party as well. You know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that spreading positivity is one of the greatest gifts that we could ever give anybody. Person on a personal level, of course, children are the greatest gifts to all mankind, but I think spreading the positivity and showing people love, especially people that we don't know, um, brings a lot of that peacefulness out because there's a lot of people out there who don't experience that kind of positivity in life. And when we channel those energies and we radiate them out into the world, we change lives. They say that smiling at somebody walking down the sidewalk could have saved that person's life from having a heart attack, having a
Well,
suicide.
a heart attack?
Yeah,
Yes.
save from having a heart attack. Excuse me, train of thought. But
People look at me weird because there are so many times in my life, because my life has been so crappy, that I'll just see somebody as I'm walking by and I'd be like, yo, I love your shirt. Or, hey, man, you got an awesome beard. Or whatever it is. Or like one of the ladies that works with us overnight, she's one of the older ladies. I was like, hey, how you doing tonight? She's like, I'm doing good. And I was like, I love your earrings. And she was like, oh, thank you. And it was just like, nobody had said that to her in a while. And I just feel like I wish
Just the
everyone
little things.
would give little compliments like that throughout the day and just try to make somebody smile for once throughout the day.
well, especially women, because like the shoes, the sunglasses, the earrings, any kind of jewelry and such, choose like they wear that, but most people don't go looking at that.
You
But
got a point.
Yeah.
how about you, Zozo?
Mm, Honestly, I would just adapt to the mistakes that you like, made in life and just grow from it. But also, like, instead of judging somebody, you can educate them and just stop trying to do stuff for other people. Like, you got to live for yourself first, because if you live for other people, you're just gonna drain. It's gonna stress you.
For
So
real.
just be like, life is short. Like, I literally just lost two people within a week. So
I'm
like, life
sorry
is
to hear that.
short. Thank you. Life is just short. You just gotta live it and stop trying to please everybody. Just live for yourself, basically.
Well, that's pretty well said.
Yeah, it's facts.
This is my circle of friends. I love this, right? Because everybody, we have our own different personalities and different lifestyles that we have and backgrounds, but we all can get together and have this kind of conversation and
Absolutely.
be, that's important. That's why I speak like mad unity. Like on the website, when you go to Mad Unity or whatever, you got the Tavern podcast. I think it's Under the Tavern. Is it? Is that the
Yep.
second one? Yeah. Then you got toxicity. Everybody that I mess with, that's where you can go there and find their website and all their information.
I love it.
And I love it because like we all work together to get
Welcome
to
to
where
the
we're
chat,
going.
Sloth.
Well, I think it comes through a circle, right? You have a circle, and it starts with love, and with love comes passion, right?
Hmm.
And with passion comes pain, and with pain comes peace, and with peace you have love. It's a cycle, and when people can learn
Yeah.
how to accept all parts of the cycle and accept them in that light and learn from everything, then that's why we all connect together, because we have lived in that circle and we
Yes,
know the
sweet.
struggle. And now that we've expanded and we've learned ourselves, we're all on that same vibrational level. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Hmm.
It's like we're aliens.
So, right,
Bro,
but that's a different topic. That's a different topic.
that's a whole other
But
thing.
so coming full circle, that brings us back to the music itself. Like this is how we are in our music. What how we're talking right now. This is what you get from our music because all we're doing is speaking on our experiences that may be relatable to somebody else,
Yeah,
and
and I
that's
think
all
that's
y'all doing.
yeah, I think that's why, like, with our music, it doesn't, I'm sorry, it does take us longer to, produce stuff for our fans, because we got to make sure it's perfect. We got to like live through the experience and not try to be like nobody else. So that's probably why, like, our projects take a minute. We always have something coming out, but just know when it does come out, it's us. It's not
Yeah,
nobody else.
because it comes from the
Yeah.
heart. Y'all are putting true work into it. You don't have a whole giant production team behind you to just pump out garbage to get likes. You're pumping out stuff that's really coming from the heart. It's made with real blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because I mean, we can use gimmicks and stuff like how other people is and gain thousands of fans or have a hit overnight, and that shit sounds great, right? Especially from a money aspect, we can all use that. But at the end of the day, it's not organic because the next thing we release, nobody gonna listen to it. You know what I mean? It might be nobody likes it. Only reason you just like the first one, and then we built a real fan base. Like when we release something, it's organic people that's listening. It's like it grows slowly, but as it grows, it remains that it's steady. And nobody declines. Everybody's still like buying the clothes and listening to the music. Or if I see them, it's just like, yo, when the next project dropping, and or they say something like it's just real love,
I was
real love.
literally at lunch yesterday, and somebody was wearing a Mad World T-shirt. That
Mhm.
shit was cool. That's so good.
Nah, word.
And like I didn't
Gotta
notice it
love it.
till, like halfway through the lunch break. I'm looking over and I'm like, "Are you wearing a Mad World shirt?" Like,
Yo, a lot of people would be like think I'm crazy, right? Because I don't broadcast it because certain times like some people don't support support certain things just because it's you. But you
Yeah,
take your name off it, people just like, yo, that's fire, right? So I done did a
exactly.
lot of stuff that I just didn't broadcast. You know what I mean? If you like check certain people's shirts or something inside, you will see a little Mad World logo somewhere. Like you know how artists hid how their name inside a painting? It's
Yep.
like that. You know, so that's how I am with a lot of things. You never know what I'm dealing with, but I'm probably dealing with it. You know what I mean?
The other
So
thing that I've learned the most
creating that,
after all of this is that the people that you're surrounded by, you would think would be the ones that are supporting you the most, and they're not. They don't see the potential you have. But
hmm
then once you start getting out there to the rest of the world, all the people that don't know you are the people that truly are getting to know you and love you for what you're doing. But the people that you deal with on a day-to-day basis, they ain't even paying no attention to what you're doing. They don't care. They don't believe in you.
Right.
yo, strangers support you faster than friends and family, just because
Yeah.
they
Absolutely.
don't have no reason to tell you, hey, your shit good. They have no reason to tell you that. They have no reason to buy it, no incentive. They're not trying to get a discount. They
Yep.
generally just like it, so they buy it. You
Yep.
know what I mean? Your friends and family, I want a discount. You ain't ask that person for a discount.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I try not to do
It's
stuff
like
like
that,
that.
man.
You know, we work. You worked hard for what you believe in and what you're putting out there in a business aspect. And you know, I don't try and get discounts from any of my friends who do their thing.
Exactly.
If I could afford it, I would buy it.
Yep.
If I
Yeah,
can't,
yeah.
I will still sit down and I'll be a cheerleader for you.
Exactly.
Um, but that's just my way of trying to help. I mean, I can't physically buy your product to give you money, but boy, I could sure pass it around. You know.
Agree.
See, I'll support anything the first time, financially. But if I don't like it, then yeah, that's dead. But like on that aspect, I would support it. Like I'll buy somebody you sell a plate of food, cool, I'll buy it. But if I don't like it, I probably ain't gonna buy the next one. But I
Exactly.
supported it. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But a lot of people don't look at it that way, For real.
That's like how me and Landon, we try to every once in a while do those, like where we'll pop in and we'll review a place, but we won't tell them why we're
Yeah,
there. It's like a
yeah,
review bomb. And we went to a specific establishment. I'm not gonna name no names, but the service was mediocre, and the food was even worse to the point where we just
yeah.
felt bad even doing a review. We were like, you know what? We're just not even gonna publish this review because I feel like all I'm gonna do is be shitting on this place, and I don't want to.
Damn.
Yeah, like I couldn't even think of anything positive to say about the place, so I wasn't even gonna do it.
Yeah.
Damn. They
So
they had nice floors or nothing.
Was the area good?
yeah,
Like
you know?
the person that was running the register was like, Landon, how did you feel about the place? Because my tongue's a little tied right now.
okay. So for the quality of the food, I feel like we overpaid.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
Mm.
the customer service was, mm, it was okay, but I would say in an overall standpoint, mediocre at best. You know,
Okay, okay.
um, but I would not be back.
No,
Oh
absolutely not.
God.
Dang.
The onion
Dang.
rings were thin. They were burnt.
Yep.
My daughter's hot dog was this weird red color, and I took one bite and was like, "Oh no!" And Landon took a bite and was like, "Oh no!"
Oh. Mm-mm.
Hell no.
Yeah,
Nope. Nah.
like
Nah.
We used to
I
turn
ate my
food.
food, but
Did y'all say something?
no, we took the
Yeah, we
food
said
home.
something to each other.
Yeah,
Nah, I would have definitely been telling
I
people to
wouldn't.
stay away from that.
Yeah.
Devil Darling, welcome to the chat.
Well, we're not trying to ruin lives. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. People got to work,
True.
got to make
True.
money.
But you also
Listen,
gotta save lives, because what if that food makes somebody sick?
that's why I'm a platinum critic on Yelp.
Hello, welcome
Okay.
to the chat.
So I tell a restaurant anytime I go
Welcome
in
to
there,
the
hey,
Devil
look, here's
family.
the deal. I'm a platinum critic on Yelp, and if you don't want a bad review, you're gonna give me excellent service. So
Okay, okay.
I'm just kidding.
I might say,
Critic.
I might
Welcome to
say
the chat.
for us regular folks that don't work.
No. No.
But you know
Hell,
what we should do? Like Zoe, we should create a tab on the app for like Mad World reviews or something like that. We can get Brandon and Landon to go give their recommendations of the week, like where they should go at.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of
y'all
dope
gotta
on the
be
app.
honest.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
so
real,
long
cause
as I'm not out of
y'all
town for
brutally
work.
honest.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
we get very detailed when it
We
comes to reviewing anything.
And that'd be great exposure. It's like the tavern on Mad World because we do have an app in case nobody knows about it. We have an app. It's a Mad World on Google Play right now, and it comes out on App Store starting next month. But yeah, that'd be kind of dope.
I agree.
Okay, guys, I got another question lined up for you. Zozo, we'll start with you. What would you say
Okay.
is your biggest productivity hack?
Biggest productivity app?
Yeah, you know, like hack, like
Uh,
shortcut.
no, I know. Ooh. I think mine would probably be planning ahead of time. Like, I literally have a calendar and I like stick to it, and I just plan ahead of time because I plan for the good, but I also plan for the worst, just in case. And also with the worst, I plan on how I can look around it.
Yeah, we've also we definitely try and plan ahead. This last couple weeks or whatever haven't been the greatest for us. We've had people dip out and have to cancel, and we've had to reschedule podcasts ourselves. So
Mm.
Yeah.
it's been a mess. Stony, how about you, bud?
Um, I'm a big fan of organization, so I use Google for like so many things, right? So the calendar app for everything, the notes app so I can keep a track of like say a fan reach out to me, I can like, all right, well I'll talk to this fan on Facebook and whatever, boom, 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 and I start planning different like promos around that. Like so I use Google. Like Google is the best productivity hack I had ever in life. I swear. I love it,
Hmm.
man. They got an
Yep.
app for everything to help you with everything.
that's something
Gotta
that
love Google.
yeah, that's something I mean I know me and you talked about this the other day. That I want to get us on board since we couldn't really get the Microsoft Teams thing working right to try to
Yeah,
where we can all collab in a more efficient way. So we're gonna try some things out and try to make that work.
most definitely. All right. That's why I told you also though, but I'm trying to bring all of those tools inside the Mad World app, and that way we have one app that we just doing everything from. Because I'm even working on promos and stuff for businesses and whatnot. So, you know, I'm into a little bit of everything. We're gonna do promo and marketing, and we're gonna keep this thing going.
That's what I'm talking about. So normally Landon asks this question. Oh, there he is. He's back. Landon, what is your famous last question?
Oh, okay. Zozo, we'll start with you. What is one question you wish we would have asked you, and how would you have answered it?
Um. Okay. I guess it would be what makes me toxic, or why do I go by the queen of toxic?
Okay.
How would you answer that?
Um. Honestly, wouldn't know because I don't even find myself really being toxic. But y'all gonna laugh when I say that. But I I just feel like I give a lot of chances to people when they shouldn't be given chances. So I find that is not toxic, but I
Oh,
don't
I
know.
think we all feel that very deeply.
Well, yeah. See, so that don't make me toxic, but I mean, I do other toxic things, so I'm not going to speak on. But
It's the burglary and the arson that makes you toxic.
oh my god, did Chris tell you the story?
Oh
No,
no.
but
What
I'm very
story?
Oh,
good at
never mind.
detective work, so
Never
What
mind.
story?
Mm-mm.
Burglary and
You
the
might,
arson.
you might as well say it now. Yeah.
Yep, got to now. I roped you into it.
Dang, I just get caught up. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm good at pulling information from people.
look, I'm a very sweet person, but like,
Uh-huh.
I
That's
just
what
have,
we just heard.
I just, I just have a button when I'm mad.
Uh-huh.
So, dang. I gotta tell this story. Okay, I'm
That
sorry, guys.
Molotov cocktail in the car. Is that what you did?
Okay, so I had an ex. We were arguing, and I was outside his mom's house. She was on the porch, but I was trying to leave with his sister because I was mad because I found out he like recently cheated. So I was just trying to leave, and she said she'd get me some Starbucks, and I just needed to clear my mind because I was in disbelief because I was taking care of him, so I didn't know I
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. So when I found out he was trying to like talk to me, and I'm already mad, and then when I'm mad, I just start blacking out, and next thing you know, like he wouldn't move in front of my car. This is probably like the third time I hit him, but this time it really made it worse. But
All right.
I
And
kind of
we know somebody else who's been hit by an ex's car 3
Yeah.
times.
Wait, what?
I'm still married to her.
oh dang, Lyndon.
Oh man.
That was before we got married. Yeah,
Dang. Okay, so
yeah, that was with my ex-wife. She hit me. I guess 2 would be considered like bumps.
Sloth is in the chat talking about.
But, the
yeah.
third time, she backed all the way up at the end of the cul-de-sac, revved that little Mustang engine of hers, and came at me. I jumped before she hit me, and because I figured I was just going to go through the windshield and it was going to be awesome. I wouldn't have to deal with anything.
What?
I figured that was it for me. I've accepted death long, long ago, so it's not a thing. But anyway, but my feet locked into the grill, I guess, on her hood, and she was just hitting that gas going, and I was like, I said this to her. I was like, "This is awesome! I feel like I'm in an action movie." And then she made a sharp right, and I rolled off. Now, mind you, I was on the concrete, ground or whatever, and she kept going. She wasn't stopping for me. Yeah. So.
I didn't hit mine that hard. Like he's still alive.
Oh, I
Did
guess
you
you're
break
not.
anything?
Yeah. My pride.
Yo.
My heart. We've known for a very long time now that I could take a hit.
Apparently, man, I was not getting up after that.
Well, they call me Tank for a reason.
Did everything like go in slow-mo for you and you're on the hood like fucking fly like an eagle? Did it go all slow for you like that?
No, it actually felt like I was going at light speed. Like everything was moving super fast. It was just no time to react at all. I tell you, the first time everything slowed down was when I wrecked my motorcycle. You were there at 45 mile an hour. I landed face first. Right? I had no shirt and no helmet on. I landed face first, and I rolled, I drug, I rolled, I drug, and I had road rash all up on this side of my body.
Had to put him in the shower and like spray his back out. And so like we both wrecked our bikes at the same time.
He was on a moped, not a motorcycle.
Either way, still wrecked at the same time. There was cops that saw it happen, and they met us in the cul-de-sac because we got up and picked the bikes up and like walked them into the cul-de-sac, right? And the cops showed up and they're like, "Everybody all right?" And we're like, "Yeah." And they're like, "We got a call that you guys were having a competition." And I was like, "What?" Like, to see who can eat the most dirt. I was like, "Oh, fuck."
You gotta back up a bit, though, because I'm a bloody mess. Like my face is all bloodied up. It's all over my chest and stuff. I got blood dripping out of my road rash. Like I'm barely standing up. When they came by, it was a nasty situation. But
Yeah.
Damn.
Brandon riding, he sees me go down, and he's like, "Oh, I'm
Yeah.
going."
I literally could see my bone. I've got a scar right here where I could see
Oh
the.
Lord.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Uh,
Yeah, it
Welcome,
was a
Kit
fun
Kat.
day.
Welcome, Kat.
I will tell you that if I knew that that's all I needed to do to get my shifter where I wanted it, then I would have done that a long time ago.
Yep.
So,
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap it up. You got any final words for our audience there, Stoney?
wait,
Um,
did we ask Stone? We didn't ask Stoney the question.
Well, ask Stoney the question.
Okay, Stoney.
uh,
What is one question you wish we would have asked you, and how would you have answered it?
mm, I wish y'all would have asked me what was my New Year's resolution,
Oh, okay.
and my answer to it would be absolutely nothing. I'm already doing everything I want to do. I just want to get it and do it better.
Yes.
So if I had 100 fans last year, I want 1,000 fans this year. If
That's
I had 1,000 fans last year, I want 10,000 fans this year.
Well,
That's
I'll
all.
tell you, the good thing about not having a resolution is that you're not going to quit halfway down the line.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
That's,
making a promise to yourself, but why make a promise to yourself? Just do it. Like I think of it and I just do it. There's no point because when you have a thought and you don't act on it, you're just gonna always think on it. It's never gonna be nothing more than a thought.
that's very true.
Yep. So I'd rather try something and fail at it than never know what could have happened.
I heard that.
So y'all got any like final words for our audience tonight?
don't do nothing too toxic. And if you do anything toxic,
Think of Zozo.
There you go.
oh no, don't think of me. I don't want no parts in anybody toxicness, but be safe with your toxicness.
um, what happens in the tavern stays in the tavern.
Yeah.
Mad world. It's a mad
What?
world.
Oh yeah, and I don't need, don't post or not, don't say nothing about me hitting nobody with a car, okay? I don't want nobody coming after me.
It's too late to apologize.
Oh no, I didn't say sorry.
I just want to say thank you all for being on here, and thanks for everybody that's become a part of our tavern family recently. Like y'all make this worth doing. You know what I'm saying? And it was nice to have y'all on the show because it's been a minute. We've been trying to get y'all on here. You know.
Thank you for having
For
us.
sure. We finally did it. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Peace,
All right,
love,
guys.
blessings.
Peace and love to everybody. We love y'all, and as always,
Thanks for stopping by the tavern.
the tavern.
Thank you.